Okay, I'm down on the inside of the boat. I'm about 5'10", so you can see the boat got a pretty good clearance over my head. There's a table area and a seat. You got some storage up under here. You can see there's a huge inverter that's not hooked up down there. A lot of storage down there. Moving around, you got the table, you got a little radio. You got more storage areas. This boat's got plenty of storage. Another area right here for storage. More storage up here. This would be the sleeping area. You got these curtains, or I guess they were like vinyl that would cover up here to keep the sunlight out if you wanted that. You got a little sink, some cabinets with some different stuff down there in the bottom. More cabinets, a drawer. You can see down in there. Sink. You got a stove with a cutting board. And a small refrigerator. You got a head that you can stand up in. Pretty big. A little toilet. A little mirror. Coming out to the back. Or coming back into the boat. Here's the helm. Got a seat, newly recovered. Here's a area of the business end. All these gauges work right now. The fuel gauge is not working. Looks to be that all these switches over here work. They just need new labels put on them. Here's the controls. Steering wheel. I just put a new steering cable in. And let's see what else. It's got a VHF radio. Got another little area over here that I guess a person could either sit down or stand up. Got another little seating area over here to the side. We got some steps coming around. You got a large compartment up under here where actually looks like that's locked right now. But this is where the engine used to be. Now it's just a large open area there. You can see that it has a battery selector. You got two fairly new batteries in there. Moving across the front of the boat. Hopefully it won't fall down. You can see we got a lot of spots for water and then for waste water. Moving around to the front. They're doing some construction on the deck here, so they got some stuff that blew over onto it. But you got a large area up here to the front. You got a little hatch that's right up there. You got a spot to store your anchor. You got large rails up here. This roof is pretty sturdy. You could probably have a cobia fisherman stand on top of this roof. Moving back to the back. It's got the rack for a bimini. Currently don't have a bimini, but you could easily install one. Got an area back here for a live well. You can see how that works. Back here got the business end. You got the Yamaha 250 saltwater series engine. There's the radar antenna. Now all the components that go with this thing are down in here. You got a Lowrance, you got a Garmin, a GPS plotter, and then you got a radar receiver. Doesn't come with any of these life jackets, but I'm going to show you those. So it's got several of them on here, but I might need that for my boat. I guess if you have any questions, give me a call. Also, these windows are kind of nice. These come open, so whenever you're driving, you get a pretty good flow of air through there. It has those on both sides. And this cuddy shuts up, and you should be able to lock it as well by using this key thing right here. It's got it on both sides. See my son, he's getting in the driver's seat. He thinks he's going to drive. But like I said, while we're doing some video, we might as well start this thing up. So you'll see it's just like that. Fires right up. Being a good stream. Great motor. So if you're looking for something something that's going to be pretty inexpensive for a big boat. I don't think you can do much better than this boat. You can see that the gauges do work. There's your RPM gauge, and looks like that's the speed gauge at this point. It goes to trip, time, so it does a lot of little features here too. Only gauge that's not working currently is going to be the gauge of the fuel gauge, but as the boat sits, it has about 100 gallons of fuel in it. So it comes with, you know, approximately $300, maybe even more of fuel. All right, well, that's about it. I guess if you have any questions, give me a call.